What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, which means it's time for another weekly update and what sold on eBay video. My name is Matt. If you're new to the channel, hello. I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and every week I do a video like this where I kind of recap how my week went, and then I show you what we sold on eBay. But as always, let's start this video with the weekly update portion of the video. This week well, I didn't really do a whole lot of sourcing this week, so don't really have anything to show you from the sourcing front. But when it comes to YouTube here, we've had another awesome week here on YouTube. Got a ton of subscribers this week. We're getting close to 500. The videos are doing really well and have gotten a really great response. So thank you guys for all that. I had planned on last week putting out another video. So I was trying to go for like 2 videos a week, one being this video and another being like a thrifting video or a storage unit video, something like that. And last week I attempted to record a thrifting video twice. The first time was on Thursday, I believe. Went to, I think, 7 or 8 thrift stores, recorded all the footage on my GoPro. I don't really check. So after I record the clips, I don't really check them to see how they looked or how they sounded. I just, whatever happens, happens. It goes, I'm not perfect, so whatever happens, I just pretty much roll with it. So I got home to put the video together, and when I uploaded all the clips onto my computer, I realized somehow the settings on my GoPro got changed somehow. Maybe it was in my pocket, I don't know. But all of the clips, even though I was holding the camera out, away from me, all the clips were like really close up on my face because somehow the settings got changed. So it was actually quite comical, but obviously not something I'm going to put on YouTube. So that whole video got scrapped, and I was like, well, that sucks. But me and my wife were going to go thrifting on Sunday. I knew that she had the day off on Sunday, and I was like, oh, we'll go do some thrifting. I'll shoot the video. Then I'll shoot a video on Sunday. Me and my wife will be in it. I think that'll make for a fun video. But we went to a few thrift stores, and I was recording some clips, and when I came out of one of the thrift stores, there was a really bad car accident out in front of the thrift store, and so we went over to make sure everyone was okay, and unfortunately everyone was not okay. So if you're not, if you don't know that me and my wife are both medically trained personnel, my wife is a nurse. I used to be a surgical tech before I started doing eBay full time. So we got to the scene. We were kind of like the first responders on the scene, so we had to, there was a person in the backseat who was badly injured, so we had to put our medical knowledge into play and help this person out. But after that was all said and done, and my wife was like covered in blood, and we just decided to go home after that. We didn't really do any more thrifting, so unfortunately that video did not actually make, like I said, I think we went to a couple of thrift stores before this happened, so unfortunately did not get to make a video, 2 videos last week because of these things. So hopefully next week, or this week coming up, I'll have another video coming out like on Thursday or Friday. It'll be like a thrifting video. So anyway, with that being said, week-wise, the week was fine. We had 29 sales on eBay this week, which is pretty good. I mean, that's definitely above average. Pretty good week. We had one really nice local sale, which I'll save for the end, which was pretty cool. A pretty cool local sale. But with all that being said, had a pretty decent week. Sorry I didn't get a second video out last week, but I tried twice. It just didn't happen. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get on to the what sold on eBay portion of this video. So here goes. Here's the first sale we had. Like I said, we had 29 items this week. And as always, I'll try to tell you where I got them from, how much I paid for them, how long I had them for, what we sold them for. Try to give you as much information as I can about the sales. So anyway, here's the first sale we have for the week. It's a Disney's Kohl's Care Pluto plush. I paid $1 for these at St. Vincent de Paul. I had a bunch of Simba ones which sold really quickly, and then I had like 4 or 5, I think 4 of these Pluto ones. I actually gave one to my niece for Christmas. So I had 5. I gave one to my niece. So we had 4 for sale. We sold one finally. Like I said, paid $1 for this, and we sold it for $11.16 plus free shipping. and the shipping was like, I don't know, $2.88 or something, like $3 for shipping. So didn't make a whole bunch of money, made a few bucks, but they sold. We have 3 more of these to sell, so not too bad. All right, here's a Guitar Hero Gibson Les Paul guitar. This is for the Xbox 360. This one was pretty nice. Didn't have all the stickers all over it, and it actually had a fender strap. Paid $4 for this at I want either St. Vincent de Paul or Goodwill. It was kind of funny. On the day that I got this, I got 4 of these Les Paul guitars at 4 different thrift stores: Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul, and a Goodwill. So I'm not sure where this particular one came from, but the prices I paid were $3, $4, $4, and $6. I think this one was $6. I think this one probably came from Goodwill and was $6, but we sold it for $31.98 plus shipping. So these wireless guitars, the Les Paul ones, sell for a pretty good price. And this doesn't have, if you had the little wireless adapter, that little wireless adapter is worth a lot of money as well. So if you see that Les Paul wireless adapter, that's worth a lot. But even the guitars without the adapter sell for a good amount. So not a bad sale there. All right, here is the second to the last one of these Estee Lauder makeups. Me and my wife bought these at Elder Beerman closing sales a while ago. Paid $6 for this one. We had a bunch of this makeup. Finally, we're down to the last one. But we sold this one for $18.95 plus free shipping. So didn't make a whole bunch of money, but just happy that they're finally almost gone. We got one left. All right, here's a Harry Potter Wizard's chess set from 2002. Paid $2 for this at St. Vincent de Paul. It was a pretty cool chess set. Nothing too crazy, but pretty nice. And it sold for $15.96 plus shipping. Like I said, paid $2 for this. Had it for quite a while, maybe 4 months. I actually had this for a while, but it took a long time to get posted. And my sister actually posted this, I think, a few weeks ago. So really, it's been on eBay for maybe 3 weeks and it sold. So, but I'm not mistaken, I think this went global shipping too. So, not too bad there. All right, here's a wife find. My wife purchased this off of an online auction site. I think she paid like $6 or $4 for this. It's like a food saver system. Had a bunch of extra bags and stuff. So I had a bunch of accessories and stuff. It was pretty complete. I think it was missing like 1 roll out of that combo pack or something. But we sold it for $47.96 plus shipping. So it was a pretty good sale. Like I said, she paid either $4 or $6 off that website. So nice job to the wife. All right, here's a Rock Band Guitar Hero drum. This is the foot pedal. And if you see these out at like garage sales and stuff, and you can pick them up for $1 or $2, it's not a bad sale. We sold this for $18.36 plus shipping, and this does go for like first class in like a bubble mailer. So anyway, I got this actually from a garage sale. I bought like a big box that had a bunch of Rock Band stuff in it. I finally got around to listing this thing, and it sold for $18.36 plus free shipping. Like I said, I'm not really sure how much I have into it. I paid $20 for a bunch of stuff at that yard sale, so mine were maybe $1 or something, but not too bad. All right, here is one of those Leapfrog. This is the Leapfrog Smart Globe. You guys have seen me sell the stylus pen from that globe pretty often. I think I've sold it 3 or 4 times now. This is actually the cover on the bottom of that globe that covers up where the stylus pen, the cord goes into the globe. This covers up that part of the bottom of the globe. Sold this for $7.95 plus free shipping. So I pay usually like $3 or $4 for the globe. I sell the pin like immediately for like $25, and then these just extra parts are just extra stuff on top. So a couple of bucks to ship this thing, $7.95. So it's not a whole lot of money, but you have the globe. I don't actually ever sell the globe. I actually throw the globe away, the actual globe part, but the extra parts I sell. So obviously really easy to ship this thing, and might as well sell it, get a few bucks for it. All right, here's some of those Dr. Scholl's corn removers. I've sold several of these last couple of weeks. I think I have 1 box left. I think 2 sold this last week. I sold it for $5.95 plus free shipping. This came in a big mystery box, like a $3 mystery box. There was a bunch of stuff in there that I've sold on eBay or have listed on eBay. This was one of them. I got like 12 boxes of these things, so I sold them in lots of 2 for $5.95 plus free shipping. So only making a couple of bucks off these, but I paid $3 for the whole giant mystery box. So I have maybe pennies in this or something, but I don't know. Pretty easy. I got 1 left. I'll be happy when they're gone, but it's not too bad, I guess. But anyway, here's Isagenix Greens is what this called. It's a dietary supplement. My wife was on the isogenics diet for a long time. She had this in our pantry, which is kind of chilling there. She's not using that anymore. Um, don't know what she paid for this, but instead of letting it go to expire, we just went ahead and she was like, well, I'm not going to use that anymore, so we can go ahead and sell that. But we sold it for $39.16 plus free shipping. So I'm sure she paid more than that when she initially bought this, so we got some of our money back, I guess. It's not too bad. All right, here is Bust a Move Game 3000. This is for the Nintendo GameCube. I was surprised I bought this because it's just kind of it's not a sports title or something. So if I'm out at the thrifts and stuff and I see games that aren't like the normal sports title stuff that I see all the time, I'll usually pick them up. I bought this for $2 at St. Vincent de Paul. I was very surprised that this had any value, but we sold it for $18.36 plus free shipping. So I guess this is a game to look out for. I don't know that you would find this very often, but I was surprised when I just bought it assuming I would go in my collection, but it had some value, so I'll just go ahead and sell it. But paid $2 for this. All right, here is a Iowa remote. Paid $1 for this at St. Vincent de Paul. There's a kind of funny story about this. A guy was messaging me about this remote, asking like, oh, he was like, I'm from the UK. Will this work for UK models? And he asked, oh, well, like, what kind of condition is it in? It looks like really clean. Does it have scratches on it or anything? Stuff that I have in my description, but and I was like, no, it doesn't have any scratches. So while we were messaging back and forth, it sold, and I had just assumed it was this guy, but it turned out it was somebody completely different bought this. So I had to message the guy back and say, hey man, I'm sorry to inform you, but that remote sold. So anyway, like I said, I paid $1 for this. We sold it for $13.56 plus free shipping. So I've had this remote. It's weird. I've had this remote for months, probably 4 months maybe, without any action, and then all of a sudden 2 people were interested in this remote in one day. So all right. Here's a Lego Harry Potter minifigure from that huge bin of Harry Potter Lego stuff that I bought over the summer. Paid $10 for that whole bin. This is the last, like, I think maybe I have 2 or 3 more of the minifigures, but this was the last, like, nice one. This one sold for $24.95 plus free shipping. Have like a penny into this guy. I really liked how the pictures turned out. The pictures turned out really great, I think. But the last couple that I have listed are like some like cheap $10 ones, but this guy had pretty decent value at $24.95. All right, here is a Wii remote. This was the Wii remote that I got at the rummage sale. If you watch the rummage sale video, this was one of the remotes that I got. This was the Wii remote with the Motion Plus inside. This works for like the Wii U as well. And the nunchuck, I paid $1 for the remote and 50 cents for the nunchuck. So got this for $1.50. We sold it for $30.38 plus free shipping. So nice sale there. And I got a couple other remotes, Wii remotes, coming down along later in the video that came from that rummage sale. So not a bad one. All right, here is a Polaroid that I found this week while I was outsourcing. It was actually on the day that I was recording the video on Thursday. I think it was Thursday or Friday. But found a Polaroid. I paid $4 for this at St. Vincent de Paul. Sold within, I think this one sold in like 5 minutes to retrospect for $27.99 plus free shipping. So at $4 plus shipping, I'll make about $15 off this in 5 minutes. So pretty nice one. Here is one that I wanted to show you guys. This is a Tiger Electronics Brain Warp. I've actually found this a couple of times. This is one to be on the lookout for because it has some pretty decent value. I got this from Goodwill for $2. This is like a mid-90s, 1996 actually, Tiger Electronic game called Brain Warp. But this one sold for $34.36 plus free shipping. I've found a couple of these already. One that I found didn't work. The sound was messed up, but this one was fine. It was in good condition. Sold quickly. This sold within like 2 days of posting it or something for $34.36. So one to be on the lookout for there, Brain Warp by Tiger, like the 90s ones. I don't know if they remade them and brought them back out in the 2000s, but this 90s version sells for pretty good money. All right, here's an old remote that I had. I've had this for quite a while now. It's a Radio Shack remote. Paid $1 for this at St. Vincent de Paul. Still brand new in there, but it didn't really have a whole lot of value. We sold for $8.95 plus free shipping. So like I said, I've had this probably 4, 5, 6 months, something like that. So I was happy that it was gone because it does kind of, I have like a bin with all my remotes in it, and this was taking up a lot of room in there because it had the packaging. So was happy to sell it. All right, here is a Timex Iron Man race trainer kit that my wife found at St. Vincent de Paul. I think we paid $4 for this, so we didn't really pay a whole lot. This was still brand new and sealed. At St. Vincent de Paul, she actually found this. Was like, "Oh, what do you think of this?" And I was like, "Yeah, looks good." But we sold it for $46.95 plus free shipping. Had this maybe a month, so pretty nice sale for $4. But you can see right there in the picture, it still has the little plastic over the watch, and yeah, so this was a really nice sale. All right, here is a Sony AA battery adapter case. Got this, not sure when, but usually if I buy like a Sony Handycam that has a bunch of wires and cords and extra stuff, I'll usually sell the extra stuff separate from the Handycam. And that's what I do with this. I'm not really sure how much I paid for the Handycam that this might have came in because I buy so many of them. But we sold this for $14.95 plus free shipping. So just a little Sony Handycam accessory, I guess. All right, here's a Skills bullet ball that my wife purchased at Myers. This was like in September. Myers had all their like outdoor stuff, sports stuff on clearance once the summer was over. I think she paid like $1.60 for this or $1.80 or something like that. It was 90% off or 95% off. But we sold it for $17.25 plus shipping. So it's like you throw it and then it like tells you how fast you threw it. So threw the ball. But it's getting to that point where baseball bats and gloves and cleats and stuff, we have a bunch of we have bats and bat bags and cleats and stuff. So I'm assuming that stuff, as it starts to get warmer, is going to start selling more. So that was just one piece of that. All right, here's a Mega Blocks Star Trek kit. This was still brand new and sealed. The box had some condition issues. Got this from Goodwill for, I think it was $2. I think it was $4 and it was half price, so it was like $2. But it was still sealed in there and everything. It was pretty cool little Star Trek kit, like kind of like Legos. But as you can see, the box had some condition issues. But we sold it for $19.51 plus shipping, so we got around $30 for this. Paid $2 for it, so not too bad. It was pretty cool. A good Goodwill find. Don't find much at Goodwill, but it was nice to find some stuff. All right, here is a Nintendo Wii Launch Edition. To be honest, I can't really remember where I got this one from. I buy so many Wiis in lots and at thrift stores and stuff, but usually I have around $3 or $4, maybe $5 into the console itself. I usually don't pay more than that. But we sold this one for $38.21 plus free shipping. So I had a bunch of consoles downstairs. I finally got around to like putting up, I had a lot of PlayStations, Xboxes, Wii. So I finally got around to testing them all and listing them on eBay. And in last couple of videos, we've sold a couple of consoles, and this was one of those from that. So I had this for a while, but I actually just got around to posting it on eBay. Usually I'll let that, like the consoles and stuff, kind of, it's like VCRs and stuff for other people. They kind of pile up, and then I'm like, okay, I need to get to testing them all. But yeah, we finally got it tested. Sold for $38.21 plus free shipping. And at most I had $5 into this thing, so not too bad. All right, here I sold a Nintendo Wii. This is the Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. I sold this copy. I sold actually 2 copies of this in the same day, within minutes of each other. Got this one. I'm pretty sure I got this one from St. Vincent de Paul for $2. We sold it for $16.11 plus free shipping. And this is the one that came from the rummage sale. In the rummage sale video, I picked up this game for $2 there. So paid $2 for them, sold them for $16.11 plus free shipping. So not too bad. Make about $9-10 on these after fees and stuff. So not a bad one to pick up, I guess, if you can get it for $1 or $2. All right, here is Eradicate 20 Questions game. Actually, the second time I've sold this, I found this brand new and sealed. I got this from Valley Thrift Store for, I think it was 99 cents or something. So I paid like $1 for this at Valley Thrift Store. Like I said, I've sold 2 of these, so these sell pretty quickly. Sold it for $22.06 plus free shipping. Like $3 to ship this thing, so made some pretty decent profit on this. This was listed for maybe a week, if that. So I guess it's another one. I love selling like older handhelds that are still sealed and stuff. I don't know. They're just really good sellers. Radica is a good name. So it's a good brand to look out for, Radica. Tiger, Radica, those are good handheld brands. All right, here's another set of those corn removers. Like I said, $5.95 plus free shipping on that. Only got one more of those left, so okay with this. All right, here's another Nintendo Wii remote. This also came from that. This come from the rummage sale? No, this one actually was one that. So I've had this for a while. Again, not really sure where I got this from, and a lot of Nintendo Wii stuff, obviously. But I had it for a while and didn't have it listed. Yesterday I actually listed 30 things. So yesterday I was like, all right, today I'm like getting some stuff listed, like a good chunk of stuff. So I got 30 listings done yesterday. This was one of them. Just had a bunch of like I said, video game stuff was starting to pile up, systems, controllers, things like that. So this is just the original one. This doesn't have the Motion Plus inside. This did not have a nunchuck. This does not have a motion sensor with it. This is just the old controller with the little jelly sleeve. Sold it for $12.97 plus free shipping. So, and it sold within an hour of I posted it and like an hour later it sold. So, all right, now this is a Nintendo Wii remote from the rummage sale. Paid $1 for this at that rummage sale. This one actually has the Motion Plus inside, so this is a newer model of the Wii remote. Sold this for $17.97 plus free shipping. Did not have a sleeve, did not come with a nunchuck, anything. It's just a controller. So for $1, sold it for $17.97. That's not too bad. All right, here are some white wings. This is like a paper airplane balsa wood kit. Kind of interesting. I think this was kind of like older, from like early 2000s, but I've had this for a while. I know I got this from St. Vincent de Paul. I paid like $2 or $3 for this. I've had this maybe 5 months or something. Someone finally purchased this thing. I don't know. It was just kind of a cool little. It's new and sealed, so it was brand new. Like I said, I paid a couple of bucks for it. It sold for $29.95 plus free shipping, so not too bad. But I've had it for a while. All right, now we're up to the last sale of the week. Like I said, the best sale this week was from a local deal that me and my wife did. So here goes. It was this King Camel slot machine. So over the summer, me and my wife were at a garage sale. Guy had this out at the garage sale. He was like cleaning it up and fixing it up when we were at the garage sale. He said it'd been in his barn for a long time, so he's like, well, I'm having a garage sale, might as well see if anyone will buy this. We purchased this for $35. It was in really good condition. All the lights worked, all the sounds worked, the reels worked, the inside was really clean. So it was just a really nice slot machine. We had always wanted a slot machine for our basement. We had this. We played it a bunch. Just got to the point where we didn't play it anymore, and it was just there. And so we thought, oh, I wonder if we can flip it and see, make some money off of it. And sure enough, we did. Like I said, we paid $35 for the slot machine, and we took a best offer of $150. So we sold this thing for $150, and I actually sold this on my wife's account. My wife did all the pictures, she did the listing and all that stuff, and put it on her account. And it's been on her account for a couple of months. We were actually going to move it over to my account. She has some feedback on her account, but we were going to move it over to mine, see if it actually would sell there. We didn't post this on Facebook or anything, so that was kind of like the next step. We were going to post it on Facebook and see if we could get some bites. But guy messaged us and said, I think he drove like 2 hours up here to get it. So pretty nice little flip. Not too bad for $35 to sell it for $150. So not too bad there. And like I said, nice local sale. It's always fun to sell locally, I think. The guy came and picked it up. We tried it out. I had it plugged up in my garage, and we played a few games. He seemed pretty happy. Like I said, it was just in really nice condition. So anyway, guys, that's it for this week. 29 sales this week, so not a bad week at all. Definitely above average. But anyway, thank you guys for all the love and support here on YouTube. I appreciate it. It's been going fantastic. I say that every video, but it blows my mind how well YouTube's doing. So thank you guys for that. Like I said, hopefully this week, Thursday or Friday, I should have a video out, all things considered. Hopefully I can get my camera to I guess I have to start looking at the clips after I actually, after I record them, just to make sure they recorded correctly. But anyway, guys, hopefully a video coming out later this week. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for checking out the video. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.